it's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Dallas Cowboys. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Throw right side, going to be caught by Seals-Jones. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Gun! From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Steps away to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Gun!
Mayfield now on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
2nd down, Mayfield. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Richardson. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Detroit!
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. The 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This one fielded at the 5.
Kicks.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Second down, Prescott. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
He was open.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. And they'll go ground game here to the tailback. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They give him 12 yards and a 1st down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Now they try the right side here. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Prescott now on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
47, 47. Here we go, 46. Let's go, let's finish now. 46.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Ooh, good play.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th
60
down.
yards.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
Look at Washington as they come onto the field. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s.
Catch it.
Things are going to work out in your favor.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Lucky 56, lucky 56.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Going up top. Falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, You've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And it's fielded at the 34.
Oh, 57.
Called out a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they look.
Oh, Prescott stripped, but I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Prescott off play action. Well, this is
catch, Crosby.
That goes for a gain of 31.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 43 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. He'll get nothing there. Right at the line as that will wind us down.
They're saying he didn't make that.
They give it to him running left. And he's going to be shot back short of the goal line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Prescott now. And did he get in? Yes, they say it's a touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are in for 6. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. looking out of the gun. Mayfield dancing to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got
Good
it.
play.
And he'll be taken down, but they
I
got
can
this
see him
one up
coming
to
across the field.
35-yard line.
That's
A
tough.
nice
It's
gain
tough.
of 21 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Lucky 56.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, he open.
Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
All right, now, lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the guns. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. Incomplete there. A nice
There you go,
hit.
Chidobe.
Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Redskins on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Mayfield looks
God,
for
knew it.
Check it down to Guy. He's going to get this inside the 30. Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the first.
Damn. I knew that
Gotta
was
say, I
going
was a
to.
little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Geis, they'll try to run it. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Detroit!
Throwing, Mayfield being chased out left. Touchdown, Washington. Baker Mayfield, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th
He teleported to the
year.
end zone.
And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is now 14-10. Now McManus on to kick this one off.
Alright, let's get some points.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's coming now.
Stepping up, he'll try and run.
Oh, Dak.
A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. 46.
Prescott on 1st down. Oh, look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards for number 11. Two minutes to play here in the 1st half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. A 1st down throw for Prescott.
Out of pocket.
Comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Prescott now from the 50. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Detroit!
26, okay.
They start on the ground with Geis. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
That was ugly. He was open too. He just severely underthrew it.
Here's Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. It's Richardson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that one. Trying to stop him from scoring before
Mayfield
half.
on 1st down. Dumps it off for Geis. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Detroit!
Mayfield now. Looking deep downfield.
Okay.
And incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there.
I think they should have
add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He's He's going to air one out.
Catch the
And it
ball.
falls incomplete after almost being intercepted.
Not
A pick
catching
there
the
would have been
ball.
great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And out now come the Cowboys. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
This is going in.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this from the midfield before he's brought down. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Redskins who have the lead here. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
What you want, DJ? What you want?
So the incompletion, and now
what you want to talk about?
10 again from the 25-yard line.
Good, you always respond to him. I told you about this.
He lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down.
You can't be responding all the time.
Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want
because
to run
I'm quiet.
inside.
I don't say anything. I just play.
You're in peril.
Yeah, we saw
I just play. You know.
Yardage.
You let the play do the talking, man. You ain't gotta talk, just play.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay.
And you be high-siding too much too. That's probably why you have an issue.
Prescott from the gun, escaping the pressure right.
Go.
Looking downfield, and that's caught right side.
I need faster receivers, man. I got some slow-ass receivers on my team.
Not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. First down, Prescott. Flush to his right.
No! He was open again. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back.
It's like twice I had a dude wide open. I just can't get the ball out of my hands quick enough. It's frustrating. Okay, if that's what you say.
Flushed out right.
Oh my God.
He rifles
You know what that was? Okay.
Well, this at least is
DJ.
the right idea. I think they
Yeah,
tried to get
I
the
figured you
tight
were
end involved.
about to do your Madden game.
One target in the first half, incomplete. Now
Got you.
incomplete here with
All
the
right,
first
just to let
target
you
in the
know,
second half.
if
Yeah,
you
should not stop
trying to
the
play
ball.
after
Go
that,
back to him, find
there's
it.
a spot for you.
On third down, it's Prescott. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
You can play 2K after.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can
You,
sit back
up to
and
you.
see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a
It was
lot of
2K was
confusion.
cheating, man. That had you making everything.
In the middle of the field,
That was
go make a play on the football.
That was
He
terrible.
takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it first and 10. So here's the Redskins offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They were able to get the ball. They didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down.
What you mean,
getting
2
them
Madden?
points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their
Oh,
part
2 weeks of
now.
Madden.
Show them a
Oh,
little
okay.
respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Yeah. I'd do it against CPU teams. Yeah, I like playing users, so I guess I wouldn't.
On second down. And they'll get him down here at the 23.
Oh yeah, had to.
Good for 10 yards. And
Had
that
to.
is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The Redskins on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Let's go.
Couldn't hang on
Anthony
to it
Brown.
through the contact. Incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football
Who-
and make sure
who-
there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion.
Wait, who are
and
you playing
force
this
another punt. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward of him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Need something here.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cox. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Yep. That sounds about right.
Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And just
we having them games every now and then, man.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic.
Be careful what you ask for.
Every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. Accelerating, and off he goes.
Oh, God. This is terrible. Good play. Good play. Oh, God. Pick 6.
Pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Speaking into existence.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now. As this one's in the air.
Can't be yelling. I mean, you sound like a robot, though.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Oh, man.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I need to score quickly.
Now Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
I've been absolutely terrible this year in terms of like my decision making. Like it's been trash.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Prescott.
Catch, Ben.
Over the middle. It's Cox.
Not gonna make it.
This one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards on the play. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Who are you playing against?
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah. What do you think?
On 1st and 10, Prescott eluding the pressure right. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
She can just like control like space. I don't know. That's kind of. I agree.
And now we're going to get a timeout
she was
called
doing
by the
a lot.
Redskin defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they might go into more detail about to what she can do. She basically she does OP. Okay.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the 1st quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle as a visiting team.
Oh.
You were right. They've done just that.
Probably because he knew he couldn't. Probably because he knew, like, shit, I ain't gonna be able to fight her.
Winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
They'll try again here from the 7 on.
It was kind of sad seeing him die.
46. 26.
To throw is Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. As his guys are in for 6. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here.
46.
Prescott now. Escaping the pressure right.
Wow.
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Wow.
Picked up by DJ.
I got scored 2 touchdowns now.
To his own 18-yard line.
Damn.
Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Watch it now, Barney. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Dude, will DJ Swearinger have a broken collarbone will miss the rest of the season? DJ Swearinger got a broken collarbone and will miss the rest of the season. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's pretty good. I can't know overall though.
Because they've got the advantage, they've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Watch it now, Barney.
Second down, Mayfield.
Oh.
Got his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
I thought I had that.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 1st down, this is Geis. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
All right.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Oh, he's going for it. Nice. Okay. Okay. Okay.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Hot. Hot.
Oh, it's false start. Sorry about
and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
He was trying to get me off or go off sides, but he went
Here's Sam Cook
false start.
As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Alright, I got to score here. Come on.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is taken at about the 14. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Let's go. Let's finish now. Here we go. 46, 46. 46.
Looking to throw. Prescott forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Play action now. Prescott. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Oh my
Both
God.
guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
He didn't catch it. No, he didn't catch it.
Contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say let them play.
21-16.
Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that.
Oh, he didn't catch it. That sucks.
I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Flushed out right. That is caught. It's Perriman.
Oh, unnecessary roughness.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Why can't I choose a play? Don't tell me he's caught in a glitch. Wait, it stopped at 1 second?
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Oh my God. Yeah, the game froze. God dang it. Game's... Yeah, look at it. It's on stream. Well, it's not frozen. It's that glitch where it just... Okay, this is frustrating me.
The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
And now it frozen. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and, I guess, quit. I guess I can't do really. Close that.